Hey y'all, so it's Friday afternoon, and this has been a long week for writing. I've been doing a lot of editing and my normal writing, so I'm going to finish my 11,000 words today and call it a week, except for finishing the last 20 pages of this old story that I've been working on and going to republish. The editor does have my last three, so those are going to be finished, and she's going to take her time on them, and then she's going to send me Crimson Roses back for April, I believe, and we'll be sending her my May release in April once I finish it and do my self-editing and give it to the reader. So things are going progressing, and I'd be so pleased to finish this year-long project to fix these older stories and to give you a better reading experience. So it's question and answer Friday, so I'm going to get into that. The only one that I have left was she asked, how many books have I sold? And the answer to that is about 580 ebooks. And I don't really sell much paperbacks. But since my books are also in Kindle Unlimited, I've had about 145,000 page reads, which is good. I use this for savings, so this isn't any money that I touch unless I absolutely have to. So for me, it's just a passive income to try to grow. Something I could use as the years pass. It's hard to answer this type of question because 1 year I turned off my Amazon ads, and then another year I turned off my Facebook ads, and then this year I finally turned them back on. And then last year a lot of us lost some money because of the pandemic and what have you. And for me, it's also because I write in a genre that's one of the least read, because it's lesfic, and unfortunately, then it is one of the least read romance and or type of books that people read. So for me, I mean, any type of money I make, I'm thrilled with. I think if I branched out into like normal romance, or other types of stories, where they have male and female characters, I'd probably make more. But unfortunately, this is what my characters want me to write at this point, so I stick with it. So I guess this is a really hard question to answer. She did ask me about meet and greets, and at this point, I would probably do virtual until we figure out what's going on with this pandemic or I get vaccinated, which I will be hopefully getting at least one shot on April. So I will, depending, maybe I might get the Johnson & Johnson one. We'll have to see what happens when I show up. But at this point, I don't really do meet and greets. I had plans to go to one of the Romance Association's conferences, and there's a bunch of them that we do for indies too. But things kind of went, crazy last year, and they're not much better this year. So with my disease, I don't really chance it. If the world returns to normal, I might start doing that, and I'd have more of the income to do, trips, and maybe local stuff. Because I'm going to try to start talking to the libraries too and see if I can get these books in the library, because I have a contact that I talked to her a couple years ago before the pandemic came, and now that these have been edited and they're better off than my self-editing, I might ask her if we can try to get them into the local library. But no, I guess that's the answer for that. No, at this point, I don't really do meet and greets. I do talk to people on social media, and like I said, I would do virtual ones if somebody contacted me, but most of the time, no, I just take care of, talk to people on my accounts. Maybe next year that might change, but we'll see what happens, because a lot of these stories will also be wrapped up, and I won't have to pay as much for editing because they'll all be done. So I reinvested all my money at this point into fixing these old stories, because I didn't realize some of the problems that they had. So I guess that's the answer for this Friday's question and answer. It's not really a great answer, but that's the best I can do. So I'm going to, if you're going to do a subscribe thing, that would be awesome. And I'm going to take off for the day and get the rest of my work done. See you probably on Sunday.